Good morning, everybody. This morning I'm coming to you from my son Sam's bedroom. I think through all of this sheltering in place, I have exhausted just about all of the backgrounds that I have. I've preached in our church sanctuary and in my church office, in my home office, behind a green screen. This morning I am super excited and really just deeply grateful that our own Betsy Burris is going to be leading us in a guided meditation. Our worship service is actually going to be quite a bit different than what we've been doing online. We've got some very reflective Taizé music pieces that we're hoping will just provide some quiet and centering time of reflection for you. And that is, of course, connected to also Betsy's guided meditation that she's going to lead us in. We're really trying to help folks today be able to honor the Sabbath in the sense that goes back to kind of the earliest days within the Jewish people's traditions, and you've got those beautiful stories about how God creates, but even God rests. And we live in a society that is so conditioned to our production and constantly being busy and doing things, and we feel like if we're not busy, if we're not producing, we don't have worth. And it's kind of countercultural in some ways just to stop and be quiet and rest and reflect and center to really honor the Sabbath. There's a lot of things that we feel like we need to do, and there are a lot of things indeed that we do need to do. There are all kinds of responsibilities in front of us that demand our best. But in order to be able to give our best to all of the responsibilities and demands in front of us, sometimes it means we just need to quiet ourselves. We need to slow down, center ourselves. And this morning, that's kind of what our worship service is doing. It's not to forget all of the things that are going on in our world. Not at all. Here at Brentwood, we really believe that we are called to be part of the hands and feet of Christ in this world. And that includes being very involved in moving in the ways that God's Spirit leads, the ways of love and justice and peace. Many of us are involved in a number of different social justice initiatives. I know many people at Brentwood have been part of the Black Lives Matter protest, and I'm hoping that we're going to be able to continue to move forward toward policy reforms and changes so that there might be more than just protest, so that our rhetoric can really turn to substantial changes, and that's obviously very much a part of the process. And protesting is so important, but so is working for substantive change as well when it comes to policies and procedures and reform, and that requires a lot of work, and I know so many people who are just so tired. Our hearts are heavy. It's been a hard week. It's been a hard several weeks, months. For some folks, it's been a hard 400 years. I think about that line from Langston Hughes, I'm so tired of waiting, aren't you, for a world to be true and beautiful and kind. There's a lot of work that needs to be done. We are inspired by dreams, and those dreams propel us to try to, do justice, to try to make those dreams come true, because, ultimately the purpose is not just to hear about a dream or have a dream, but to make the dreams a reality. And to make the dreams a reality, as Dr. King would talk about, the arc of the moral universe bends toward justice. But to have the arc of the moral universe bend toward justice, it means it requires a lot of work, a lot of people collaborating together, working with the Spirit of God in order to move forward. And it's exhausting, it's tiring. And there's times we just need to rest, reflect, and honor the Sabbath. And we're inviting people into those times today. Again, it's not to forget all that's going on. Our hearts continue to be heavy, remembering the murders of Ahmaud Arbery and Breonna Taylor and George Floyd. And we know that their blood cries out from the ground. They are dangerous memories, as one theologian has talked about, that call out to us. And we are responsible for righting the wrongs of the past as best that we can. It requires a lot of work. You got to think about how today is Trinity Sunday, and the Trinity is one of those doctrines that people talk about and debate, all the time. It's really difficult to understand. But one of the most basic things about the doctrine of the Trinity, it basically says that whatever we say about who or what God is, well, it has to be represented in who or what Jesus was about. And Jesus was a brown man who was killed by the state. And the doctrine of the Trinity would tell us that God is located in and among those who are unjustly killed, even by the state. That blood cries out from the ground. And we are called to right the wrongs of the past. And God is present in and among all of those who suffer, in and among all of those who are oppressed. And the resurrection proclaims that God vindicates the oppressed. The resurrection proclaims that in the Spirit of Christ, God is making all things new. And so we partner and we participate with God in that work. And we look forward to that work being done. But we also know that sometimes it's important, if we're going to do that work, that we have to stop, rest, reflect, center. And that's what we're doing this morning. If God rested, well then, so can we. Let us enter into this time of worship together.
We come from many different paths to gather here, for wide is God's welcome, and you are welcome here. If you are young or old, you are welcome. If you have black skin, brown skin, white skin, or any color skin, you are welcome. If you are married or single, you are welcome. If you are sick or well, you are welcome. If you are gay or straight, you are welcome. If you are a man, woman, both, or neither, you are welcome. If you are an immigrant, you are welcome. If you are a refugee like Jesus was, you are welcome. If you cannot hear or see, you are welcome. If you are alternatively abled, you are welcome. If you are happy or sad, you are welcome. If you are rich or poor, or powerful or weak, you are welcome. If you believe in God some of the time, or none of the time, or all of the time, you are welcome. So come, let us join our voices together as we worship our welcoming God.
Come and fill our hearts with your peace. You alone, O Lord, are holy. Come and fill our hearts with your peace. Alleluia. Come and fill our hearts with your peace. You alone, O Lord, are holy. Come and fill our hearts with your peace. Alleluia. Come and fill our hearts with your peace. You alone, O Lord, are holy. Come and fill our hearts with your peace. Alleluia. Come and fill our hearts with your peace. You alone, O Lord, are holy. Come and fill our hearts with your peace. Alleluia. Come and Come and fill our hearts with your peace. Alleluia. Come and fill our hearts with your peace. You alone, O Lord, are holy. Come and fill our hearts with your peace. Alleluia. Come and fill our hearts with your peace. You alone, O Lord, are holy. Come and fill our hearts with your peace. Alleluia.
Let us pray. Holy God, open our hearts in this time of worship, that we may feel the breath of your Spirit move within us. Unclench our hands, that we may reach out to one another. In openness and generosity, free our lips, that we may speak with, and for those whose voices are not heard. Unblock our ears to hear the voices of the ignored and the cries of the brokenhearted. And open our eyes to see Christ in friend and stranger. That in sharing our love and pain, in poverty and prosperity, we may move towards the justice and peace which comes from you. Amen.
Our eyes are turned to the Lord Jesus Christ. Our eyes are turned to the Lord God our Savior. Our eyes are turned to the Lord Jesus Christ. Our eyes are turned to the Lord God our Savior. Our eyes are turned to the Lord Jesus Christ. Our eyes are turned to the Lord God our Savior. Our eyes are turned to the Lord Jesus Christ. Our eyes are turned to the Lord God our Savior. Our eyes are turned to the Lord Jesus Christ. Our eyes are turned to the Lord God our Savior. Our eyes are turned to the Lord Jesus Christ. Our eyes are turned to the Lord God our Savior. Our eyes are turned to the Lord Jesus Christ. Our eyes are turned to the Lord God our Savior.
Matthew 11:28-30 said, Jesus said, "Come to me, all you that are weary and carrying heavy burdens, and I will give you rest. Take my yoke upon you and learn from me, for I am gentle and humble in heart, and you will find rest for your souls. For my yoke is easy and my burden is light." May we hear what the Spirit is saying to the church.
Good morning. It's great to be with you. A great thanks to Phil and Emily for taking some time this week. I can only imagine how necessary this has been And I love the example that it sets for all of us, that time for respite is important and vital. I'm excited to share with you this morning. This is a practice that my students and I have been engaged in for the last 12 weeks. Variations of guided meditation can be quite powerful to help us with a mini restoration. I will look forward to hearing from you, regardless of your experience, about your thoughts and what you're noticing after our practice today. We are often quick to forget. We sometimes lose our way. We are known to wander from our path. And all of this is part of being human. When I speak of forgetting and losing our way and wandering from the path, I'm talking about the forgetting that we are divinely guided and protected and always loved. Worry, agitation, anger, rage, and fear are very human emotions. They're God-given emotions. The question is, what do we do when we find ourselves steeped in these and others that create such pain and separation? We can learn to use them as cues, to turn to practices that bring us back to our natural healing state. And when we use our tools to find our way, to remember, we are more likely to listen, deeply listen, and hear our call to action. You may have a path that you follow to guide you back to being centered and grounded in God's love. I've found that during these unusual and overwhelming times, I've needed to hone these skills and tools and augment them like never before to bring me back to my centered, grounded self, to the place where I feel Creator's love, and I know with a capital K that I am connected. This practice is designed to help us remember that we are never alone, that feeling separate, which can feel so very real, is but an illusion. This meditation is designed to remove the veil and tear down the wall. I celebrate your practices that you currently use, and I lift this practice today to the light to serve you in helping you in any way you need at this time to find your way back. The following is a reading from a favorite yogi and author that I followed for years, Rolf Gates. We are far now from home and weary from our travels. The sun is setting and there is no destination in sight. Meditation is a lamp lit in the window of our home, dimly glimpsed across the spiritual wilderness in which we wander. At a time when we could not feel further from our home, meditation reminds us that we are already there, that we need simply awaken from our dream of separation, our dream of imperfection. Allow this practice to awaken you to the light that shines in the darkness, guiding you through your days, pointing you home. During the meditation, it is requested that you close your eyes, but if that is uncomfortable, you may wish to drop your gaze down and listen. Try to remain awake and aware, and guide yourself back to my voice if you drift off. It's best to remain still if possible, but if uncomfortable, please make a shift, make a change. So close your eyes now and sit comfortably with your back supported and your feet flat on the floor and your spine, neck, and crown of your head lifting skyward. Allow your shoulder blades to drop down your back and to release, raising your rib cage slightly and softening your belly for easy breathing. These small shifts will create a true openness for your heart, an openness consistent with the positive emotions you wish to cultivate. Invite your awareness inward. Without straining or concentrating, just relax and gently follow the instructions. Relax your tongue within your mouth and release your jaw. Feel a long, slow breath coming in, a long, slow breath moving out. Keeping your eyes closed, think of a person close to you who loves you very much. It could be someone from the past or the present, someone still in this life, or someone who has passed. It could be a spiritual teacher or guide. Imagine that person standing on your right side, sending you their love. That person is sending you wishes for your safety, for your well-being and happiness. Feel the warm wishes and love coming from that person towards you. Now bring to mind the same person or another person who cherishes you deeply. Imagine that person standing on your left side, sending you wishes for your wellness, for your health and happiness. Feel the kindness and warmth coming to you from that person. Now imagine that you are surrounded on all sides by all the people who love you and have loved you. Picture all of your friends and loved ones surrounding you. They are standing, sending you wishes for your happiness, well-being, and health. Bask in the warm wishes and the love coming from all sides. You are filled and overflowing with warmth and love. Now bring your awareness back to the person standing on your right side. Begin to send the love that you feel back to that person. You and this person are similar. Just like you, this person wishes to be happy. Send all your love and warm wishes to that person. Repeat the following phrases silently to yourself. May you live with ease. May you be happy. May you be free from pain. May you live with ease. May you be happy. May you be free from pain. Now focus your awareness on the person standing on your left side. Begin to direct the love within you to that person. Send all your love and warmth to that person. That person and you are alike. just like you, that person wishes to have a good life. Repeat the following phrases silently to yourself, just as I wish to. May you be safe. May you be healthy. May you live with ease and happiness. Just as I wish to. May you be safe. May you be healthy. May you live with ease and happiness. Now picture another person that you love, perhaps a relative or a friend. This person, like you, wishes to have a happy life. Send warm wishes to that person. Repeat the following phrases silently to yourself. May you be filled with happiness, health, and well-being. May you be filled with happiness, health, and well-being. Now think of an acquaintance, someone you don't know very well, and toward whom you do not have any particular feeling. You and this person are alike in your wish to have a good life. Send all your wishes for well-being to that person, repeating the following phrases silently. Just as I wish to. May you also live with ease and happiness. Just as I wish to. May you also live with ease and happiness. Now bring to mind another acquaintance toward whom you feel neutral. It could be a neighbor or a colleague or someone else that you see around but do not know very well. Like you, this person wishes to experience joy and well-being in this person's life. Send all your good wishes to that person, repeating the following phrases silently. May you be happy. May you be healthy. May you be free from all pain. May you be happy. May you be healthy. May you be free from all pain. Now expand your awareness and picture the whole globe in front of you. Send warm wishes to all living beings on the globe who, like you, want to be happy. Just as I wish to. May you live with ease, happiness, and good health. Just as I wish to. May you live with ease, happiness, and good health. Take a long, slow breath in and an even slower breath out. And another breath in and out, letting it go. Notice the state of your mind and how you feel after this meditation. When you are ready, you may open your eyes. My hope is that today has been supportive and recuperative to your highest self, and that you feel a renewed sense of ease. Namaste.
Give peace to every heart. Give peace to every heart. Give peace, Lord. Give peace, Lord. Give peace to every heart. 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 Give peace, Lord. Give peace, Lord.
And now may the sacred Spirit, made known to us in Jesus Christ, go before you to show you the way.
Go behind you to push you into places you would not necessarily go yourself.
Go beside you to be your companion.
And dwell inside you to remind you that you are not alone and that you are loved beyond your wildest imagination.
And may the fire of God's blessing burn brightly upon you and within you now and always. Amen.